Hey, what's up? It's your boy J Will coming back with another one. And yes, I gotta break down this new video that just came out, the interview with Iman Shumpert. The boy Iman won the 2016 championship with LeBron James, and he had a lot of energy, a lot of animosity towards LeBron James in this interview. He had an interview with Bootleg Kev. It's a YouTuber, does interviews, and I'll drop that link in the description below as well. But you already know, like the video, smash that, and you already know, sub to your boy. But let's break this down. So Iman Shumpert had a lot of toxicity energy towards LeBron throughout that whole energy, in my opinion, saying things that you wouldn't think any player would say that won a championship with LeBron James, that LeBron James rode for. I'm sure LeBron could have had this man kicked off the team, asked to been traded, but he stuck with the guy Iman Shumpert. Iman used to be an athletic, good defender, but he was kind of talking like he was a lot more than that, like he had some hatred towards LeBron, when it's like LeBron is the only reason that you had a ring. Like, let's tell the truth here. Like, if you heard this man energy in the interview, he was really kind of like, he was taking shots at LeBron in subtle ways. Like, he was giving him his props, but he was taking jabs at him too. Some jabs that you're thinking like, dang, bro, you just won a championship with this dude 4 or 5 years ago. Like, why you got all this energy towards this man? Not only that, he was on MJ's tip hard. I mean, he was riding that tip hard. I mean, he was riding for the Bulls more so than even the Cavs team. He was talking like the Bulls team. He was on that team. Like, he spoke as like, what are you talking about? We. He was saying we. He said Bulls and he said we. But when he said the Cavs, it's just the Cavs. So you could tell, throughout the interview that, he was kind of salty in some certain areas of maybe all the praise that LeBron got, during those times. Those role players didn't get much credit, which Iman Shumpert, out of all the dudes, he deserved none, like very little credit at all. I mean, let's break down some of the stats of Iman Shumpert in that 2016 season when they won that championship. The year before, he only had 5.8 points, and then the next year, he did improve with 7.5 average. So, the boy, came up 1.5 points from the 2015-16 season to the 2016-17 season, to averaging, I believe, around 7.5 points. And I believe that was the year they won the ship. They lost it the 2015-16 year. But it's like, come on, Iman, you weren't even doing that much, and LeBron's really the reasoning of why you have a ring, of why you're getting interviews and people want to hear you talk at such a high level. It's because the boy LBJ, you rode his coattail, and he led you to the championship. I mean, if anybody, we can always definitely give credit to Kyrie. Kevin Love was never like that too much, but he did his thing. But it was really like, dang, Iman, did LeBron do something to you? Like, it almost made it feel like he thought the reasoning he got traded after the 2017-18 year to Sacramento was because of LeBron James. Throughout the interview, you could kind of tell he was taking shots. He said LeBron also ruined basketball when he created the Heat team, which they call a super team, when that team was like 40 and 55 the year before, didn't even make the playoffs. So yes, he brought together a group of guys, and the team wasn't even as dominant as they thought it would be. Like, that was more so experimenting, even though they thought they were going to get a lot more rings with that. They didn't. So I wouldn't say LeBron really ruined basketball. I would say he empowered NBA players. Because before this, a lot of NBA players were just doing what the commissioner said for them to do. They were yes men. They were kind of scared, to, go against the GM, to push back. But, LeBron really empowered NBA players. He let them know, like, it's really, the fans are coming to see us. This is really our league, it's a players league. That's what the NBA is. It's not like the NFL where, you're really devoted to a team. You're really, in NBA, you're really devoted more so to players. So I do think LeBron empowered players, and I think Iman, he kind of misspoke on that, saying, LeBron ruined basketball. If anyone ruined basketball, it was KD going to the 73-9 Warriors team, the best team ever created, and then the second best player in the planet going to the 73-9 team that came back from and beat them 3-1 in the Western Conference Championship. That's the weakest move. That's what ruined the NBA right there. KD, basically getting on his knees and not wanting to do anything to accomplish a ring. And that's why he left the Warriors team. It was too easy. They were demolishing dudes. Like, no one could have beat that team in NBA history. No one's beating, 5 all-stars on the court at all time. Like, come on now. But did want to just break down that I wasn't sure what Iman, like, what the hatred towards LeBron was in certain questions. Him basically, calling MJ the GOAT with no hesitation, no thought, let me think about this. I did play with LeBron. LeBron is the reason I got 1 ring. It was just more like, nah. Did you ever see MJ play? You ever see MJ play? He was saying MJ could beat him now. He was saying MJ could beat LeBron in street clothes right now. He's like, have you ever seen him just get up out of his gym clothes while watching a practice and just start hooping? I'm like, come on, bruh. Michael Jordan is not getting in street clothes and beating LeBron James. Like, come on now. Like, MJ, yes, he's a GOAT, and the question is still up in the air as who's the GOAT right now. But for Iman to show that much energy towards saying MJ was the GOAT that quick, basically acting like he played with the Bulls team, it was like, yeah, you definitely taking shots at LeBron. Even though he did give LeBron credit in certain areas, he was definitely, had a lot of strong energy towards LeBron that wasn't really, like he felt with, was riding with LeBron like he should have been. Like, that's the only reason he's an NBA champion, because of LeBron James. So, I mean, I don't know what was the reason for the high energy. Maybe, he wasn't happy. He thought that LeBron traded him from Cleveland. He doesn't even really claim Cleveland. The Cavaliers, at least. He said he rides with the teams up to the 2016 year, but he rides with the Bulls now. He never played for the Bulls. I mean, I believe he's from maybe Chicago. Okay, he's from Oak Park, Illinois, so I understand why he rides with the Bulls, but it's like, bruh, before the Bulls, at least ride with the Knicks, the team that drafted you. At least ride with the Cavaliers, the team you want to ship on. But you riding with a team with, the old GOAT on it. The GOAT that, could be dethroned soon. And you actually played with the real GOAT, what people are saying is the GOAT now. Not saying he is, but he is. But, why won't you ride for your man Bron, bruh? So, I wasn't sure what was the reasoning for that. But if you do know, let me know in the comments below. What was the reasoning for Iman Shumpert having so much high energy, high hatred towards the boy LBJ? I'm not sure what it was, but hopefully you can tell me down in the comments below. You already know, sub to your boy. Smash that like button. We coming with it. Let's get it.